Good morning, my dear girls. Today is Tuesday, the 30th of March 2021, and we are having a video lesson. Today, we are going to read an article which is called Strange but True. This article is about ants. And this section in our student books is called Reading for Enrichment. It means that by reading this article, we are going to learn some new words and we'll learn and know many interesting facts from different areas of our life. And this time we are going to learn about a colony of ants, about the way how they live and their behavior and also how they look. First of all, I would like to show you some body parts of an ant. Let's take a closer look because some of these words will be found in the text. Look at the picture. An ant has got some strong legs and compound eyes, jaws. An abdomen consists of two stomachs. Look at these two things in its head. They are called antennae. And if it's one, we call it antenna. Now let's take a look at ants' growing stages. And let's read these names. Adult queen, female. Eggs, larva, pupa, adult worker, female, and male. We are going to read these words in the text. Now please get your student books and open page 79. So please, your task will be to read this article, to write down all new words and try to understand what it is about, as tomorrow I'm going to give you a short test on reading comprehension. بكرة بدي أعطيكم الكويز قصير عن هذا القطع عشان تشوف كيف أنتوا فهمتوا عن إيش هذا التكست. So let's start reading and learn interesting information about ants and their life. Strange but true. Like many insects, ants have 6 legs. Each leg has 3 joints. The legs of the ant are very strong, so they can run very quickly. If a man could run as fast as an ant does for its size, he would be running like a racehorse. Ants can also lift 20 times their own body weight. And as for their brain, it has about 250,000 brain cells, while a human brain has 10,000 million. So a colony of 40,000 ants has collectively the same brain size as a human. Ants use their antennae not only for touch, but also for their sense of smell. They have 2 eyes. Each eye consists of many smaller eyes, which are called compound eyes. With their hearing, touch, and eyesight, ants know exactly where the food is. The head of the ant has a pair of large, strong jaws, which open and shut sideways, like a pair of scissors. Adult ants cannot chew or swallow solid food. Instead, they swallow the juice which they squeeze from pieces of food. They throw away the dry part that is left over. As for their digestion, The abdomen of the ant contains two stomachs. One stomach holds the food for itself, and the second stomach is for food to be shared with other ants. With an average life expectancy of between 45 to 60 days, ants have four distinct growing stages, as I showed you the circle of life: the egg, larva, pupa, and the adult. Biologists classify ants as a special group of wasps. There are over 2,000 known species of ants. Each ant colony has at least one queen, if not more. The job of the winged queen is to lay eggs, which the worker ants look after. Being sterile themselves, the worker ants don't reproduce, so they just look for food, look after the young, and defend the nest from unwanted visitors. Each colony of ants has its own smell, making it easy for intruders to be recognized immediately. Some worker ants are given the job of taking the rubbish from the nest and putting it outside in a special rubbish dump. Ants are clean and tidy insects. Army ants are nomadic and they are always moving. They carry their larvae and their eggs with them in a long time. The army ant of South America can have as many as 700,000 members in its colony. The leafcutter ants are farmers. They cut out pieces of leaves which they take back to their nests. They chew them into a pulp to feed a special fungus that they eat. Scientists have shown that these insects talk to each other and are more intelligent than anyone ever realized. They discovered that ants communicate by stroking a natural washboard on their abdomen with a body part that resembles a plectrum. Scientists had known for decades that ants make noises by rubbing ringes on their bodies. However, it was assumed that the scraping sound that nothing more than an alarm cry. By placing 4mm microphones and speakers inside a nest of 400 red ants, a team of British and Spanish scientists were able to record the scraping sound of queens and play the sounds back to the workers. Professor Jeremy Thomas of Oxford University, who took part in the study, said, "When we played the queen sounds, they did something very strange. They would stand motionless with their antennae held out and their jaws apart for hours. The moment anyone would go near, they would attack." Professor Thomas said, "Our study shows for the first time that different members make different sounds and that the sounds result in different behavior. Although many people think ants are pests, on the whole they are beneficial to humans. Useful. Their garden tunnels mix and aerate the soil, in some places replacing the activity of earthworms." Girls, here is a project mentioned on this page, but we are not going to do it. We have done a project about sea creatures instead, and this will be the last lesson from Unit 6. And this week we are also going to prepare and get ready to the exam, which is going to be on Sunday, the 4th of April. So please read this article again and try to understand the main ideas in it and write down some new words. يا بنات اقرأوا هذا الارتكل مرة ثانية وحاولوا يفهموا الأفكار الأساسي من الكتاب. يعني بكرة بدي أعطيكم الكويز قصير، وهذا رح يكون حصة أخيرة من الوحدة السادسة. إن شاء الله الحصص باقي هذا الأسبوع رح ناخد عشان بدنا نجهز حالنا على الامتحان اللي رح يكون يوم الأحد الجاي. Thank you very much for watching and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.